Okay, let us start now with the next subtopic, and that is 3 digit by 2 digit. So we are going to now divide 3 digit numbers by 2 digit numbers. Now, when we are going to divide 3 digit numbers by 2 digit numbers, the first thing you have to keep in mind is you have to divide 2 digits together. See the first digit? It is smaller than the divisor, that is 8. In every sum you can see the first digit. Obviously it is going to be smaller than the divisor because our divisor itself is 2 digit number. So 8 is smaller than 12, so we cannot divide 8 alone, so we have to take a partner also with it. So it becomes 87, and now I am going to put a line here on this number so that we understand that we have to first divide 87, then rest of the remaining numbers. Now 87 is not there in the table of 12, so we need to again find out a number which is closer to 87. So it is 12 sevens are 84, 3 remains. Now I can bring this 5 down. After bringing this 5 down, we are getting a number 35, which is also not there in the table of 12. So we go for 12 twos are 24. And we get a remainder of 11 and quotient of 72. I repeat again, when we are dividing a number by a 2-digit number, you cannot divide a single number as we used to do earlier, but you need a partner now. So I have drawn a line on top of it so that you understand that we are going to divide 87 first and then the rest of the numbers. So now 12 sevens are 84, 3 remains. Bringing this 5 down becomes 35. 12 twos are 24 and 11 is the remainder and 72 is the quotient. Let us go for another sum. Again the same thing, I am going to put a line on 45 so that we understand we have to divide 45 together. Now it's 14 threes are 42. 3 remains. We are bringing this 2 down. It is 14 twos are 28. Now when we are subtracting 32 from 28, we can even count forward, that is 29, 30, 31, 32. So our answer is 4. Here 4 is the remainder and 32 is the quotient. Let us see the next sum. Again here I am drawing a line, which means we have to divide 62 together. So it is 15 fours are 60. 2 remains. I am bringing 8 down and it will be 15 ones are 15. Sorry. Now 8 minus 5 is 3 and 2 minus 1 is 1. So our final remainder is 13 and our quotient is 41. Okay, now let us see how to verify the result of the division. Children, we have learnt verifying the result in earlier chapter also, and that is subtraction. So when in subtraction we wanted to verify the result, we were doing addition of the second number, that is the subtrahend, and the difference to get the minuend. Now here we have to get the dividend as the answer of verification. Then we can say that our division sum was correct. So the formula for verifying the result is dividend is equal to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. So it means that whatever is the divisor, we are going to multiply it by quotient, and this multiplication answer will be added to the remainder. So first we are going to solve the sum, and then we are going to verify the answer. Let us see the example. 969 divided by 4. Now again the first number 9 is greater than 4. So we will go for 4 2s are 8. 1 remains. Bring this 6 down, becomes 16. 4 4s are 16. Now bring this 9 down. And again we have to go for 4 2s are 8. And here we have got the remainder as 1, and this is our quotient. This is our divisor. Now when we are going to verify our answer, we should get 969 as our dividend, because that is our dividend. So when we are going to verify the answer, our final answer of verification should be 969. If we get 969, then we can say our sum, what we have done, is correct. But if we do not get 969, it means we have to recheck our division. Alright, so now dividend is equal to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. So here dividend is equal to, see the formula. According to the formula, divisor 4 multiplied by quotient, that is 242, plus the remainder, that is 1. Now first we have to multiply 242 by 4. So in the corner I am going to do this rough work. 242 multiplied by 4. So it is 4 2s are 8, 4 4s are 16, 1 carry over, 4 2s are 8 and 1 9. So the answer of our multiplication is 968. And now we are going to add 1, which is our remainder, to it. So our final answer will be 969. And yes, that is our dividend. So our both the answers are matching. It means our division sum is correct. So we have found out that the dividend 969 is same. Okay. Let us see the second example. That is 250 divided by 13. Now again see, number 2 is smaller than 13. We need a partner. So we are going to divide 25 first. So 13 2s are is 26. We cannot go for it. So we will have to go for 13 1s are 13. So 12 remains. Now I am going to bring 0 down and it becomes 120. Now 120 does not come in the table of 13. So we will find out a number which is closer and smaller. So 8 is 13. 9s are. And when we subtract, after 117, 18, 19 and 20. So 3 is remaining. So this is our remainder. This is our quotient. And this is our divisor. And this is our dividend. So now let us check that whether we have done the division sum correctly. So as per the formula, divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. Now here I am going to do 13 multiplied by 19. So our final answer for this is 247. Now the answer of multiplication here is 247 and we are going to add our remainder in that. It becomes 250. So the same dividend we have got here, it means our answer is correct.